Hey, welcome back to Plants vs Zombies. In this episode, we're gonna start the water night level. You know, they used to call me Fogman, cause I would jump out in the fog and jump out at people. Ah, those were the days. Yes, we're doing the underwater fog night level, which is going to be scary because the fog is again very scary. We can't see the zombies until they get close to us, which is not exciting for us, but that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and start this. We need well, hold on. We need lily pads, sun shrooms, puff shrooms, sea shrooms. And what else do we want? Let's see. Scaredy shrooms. Let's see here. Fume shrooms. Yeah, now we're gonna have to really try to figure out what would be the best for us here. I'm really not sure what we want. This is going to be scary because I don't know what would be best for us. I don't really know. I'm gonna go with a squash. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing underway. Yes, the fog is going to make life really difficult for us, but you know what? That's okay. It's nothing we can't handle. We are entirely capable of managing the fog. We've done it before, so you know what? We are entirely capable. I'm looking forward to when we eventually get the blower, because the blower is going to make life a lot easier for us. But I feel like we are quite a ways away from getting the blower. I'm pretty sure we get the lantern plant sooner than we get the blower, but I'm not entirely positive. So there's that. I am not entirely sure. We're just gonna have to see what comes first, because I'm not entirely sure what comes first. Not entirely positive. I mean, we didn't really need sea shrooms. That's not necessarily something we needed to get. That kind of uses up a plant slot that we didn't desperately need to use, because we could have just used puff shrooms and lily pads. So I'm thinking that this is kind of a test run to see if we really need sea shrooms. So let's just go ahead and see if we really need them, because I don't know if we desperately do or not. So let's just go ahead and experiment with this and see if sea shrooms are something we desperately need, because, you know, otherwise we could just use lily pads and puff shrooms, because that works out just fine as well. So let's just go ahead and see how this goes. Let's just go ahead and see if if sea shrooms are really something we need, because I don't really know if that's something that we need. But we'll have to see, because I'm not sure. We'll just have to see. Well, we might as well put down a sea shroom there. I mean, we might as well. That's the problem with sea shrooms, is that they take forever to recharge, which is not necessarily something I enjoy, but it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, I suppose. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so yeah, the main problem is that here early on, we have no way of removing the fog. We have no way of seeing through the fog. We're just gonna have to deal with the fog as it is, which is kind of a shame, but it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, now we have a full column of our good friends, the puff shrooms and sea shrooms. So I'm starting to think now what we're gonna probably do is put a column of ice shrooms. But I'm not entirely sure if that's what I want to do. Hello there, Mr. Guy. I'm gonna go ahead and smush you, because I don't like you. You are a nuisance, my good friend, and I don't really like you very much. Okay, go ahead and slow him down, Mr. Ice Pea. I appreciate you. I appreciate your cooperation, very much so. Very much so. Okay, so this ice shroom should be able to do a decent amount of damage to this conehead zombie. And then eventually the puff shroom will be able to do some increased damage, which is gonna help out just fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm waiting to put down these ice shrooms until we eventually see something that's gonna cause issues for us. So we're just kind of accumulating sun right now, which is just fine. But I suppose I can put... Well, we don't desperately need to put down any ice shrooms yet. We haven't come across any more conehead zombies. The only conehead zombies that are showing up are where this ice shroom already, or ice flower already is. So I'm not all that concerned, really. So let's just go ahead and accumulate sun. I feel like that would be beneficial in some fashion. Yeah, we're just kind of getting a bunch of sun, which is totally fine. We're up to 1,000 sun at this point, which is going to be very helpful for us going forward. But there's only one wave, so maybe it would be beneficial for us to actually start putting down more and more ice flowers. So let's go ahead and start doing that, just for the eventual wave that's going to come up and destroy us. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Hello there, Mr. Conehead Zombie. I'm going to go ahead and crush you. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do, is crush you, because I don't want to deal with you. Can I get... He's going to blow up soon. He's going to blow up much sooner than I feel like he should have, which is totally fine. I am not going to be upset about that reality. Okay, Mr. Squash, can you go ahead and recharge so I can get rid of this whole nonsense here? That would be just perfect for me. Go ahead and squish him. Hey, look at that. We got the lantern a lot sooner than I thought we would. The plantern lights up an area, letting you see through fog. Okay, so that's super nice. So I'm starting to think we don't actually desperately need sea shrooms. So I'm going to go ahead and not use sea shrooms. I'm going to go ahead and replace the sea shroom with a plantern. Feel like that might be more beneficial for us. So let's go ahead and go with that instead. The squash is still going to be helpful, so I'm going to go with the squash. I am going to go ahead and continue using the squash, because the squash is going to help us. So let's go with that. The squash is going to be very helpful against those football zombies. So let's go ahead and use those. Let's go ahead and use those. That might be helpful in some fashion, I would like to think. So let's go with that. The zombies are coming. Yes, they certainly are. I see one right there. So he can come if he so decides to. He can come at us, he can arrive as slow as he wants to, but I'm not scared. Okay, you gotta keep an eye on the fog, because you never know where these zombies are gonna show up, so you gotta keep an eye on the fog, because you never know when they're gonna show up. You never know when or where these damn zombies are gonna show their ugly heads. So I gotta kind of keep an eye on these on the fog bank, cause you don't know where they're gonna show up. You never know where they might be. Man, I hope I didn't plant that shroom too late. I really hope I didn't plant that too late. That would make me very sad if I planted that too late. There we go. Okay, we got it just in time. We did it just in time, which is exactly what I like to see. So that's what I like to be seeing right now, my good friend. That works out quite well. So I am quite pleased about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and place a column of puff shrooms in the water here. So let's go ahead and do that. Get ready for the onslaught within the water. Yeah, it seems to me that puff shrooms on lily pads is probably a better use of our resources than anything else. Okay, this conehead is going to be an issue, so I'm going to go ahead and squish him, because I don't want to deal with him. He showed up a little bit sooner than I wanted him to, so he can go ahead and piss right off. I don't like him whatsoever. Can I place that right there? I'm going to go ahead and place that right there so I can actually see a little bit here. Just so I can see a little bit right there, that might help. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and place a fume shroom right behind the whatchamacallit. So let's go ahead and do such things as that. Hopefully my planturn can survive, but I'm a little bit concerned that my planturn is gonna die a painful death. I definitely feel like it probably is. Yep, it's dead. Oh well, it survived long enough to be useful in some fashion. So that helps. So that somewhat helps. But that's okay that it died. It's not a big deal, I guess. It'd be much more helpful if we have a column of ice peas. So let's go ahead and put down a column of ice peas as well. And then we can start placing a column of fume shrooms beyond that. So let's go ahead and do such things that would be helpful. Okay, so we've got some stuff in the water here, which isn't going to help us. So let's go ahead and take care of the stuff in the water. There's no cone heads or anything in the water, so we're pretty safe. We are pretty safe to take care of these basic zombies in the water using our puff shrooms, which is exactly what we're gonna do, is take care of these sons of guns in the water. So they can go away, my friend. This time we have 2 waves of zombies. So that should be relatively simple. That should be relatively simple, if I do say so myself. Okay, let's go ahead and clear out the fog so we can actually see what's coming up at us. Let's go ahead and do that there. And place some scaredy shrooms behind the lanterns, the planterns, just to give them some protection. Because that's what I'd like to do, but then again, we can start placing more scaredy shrooms back behind. I really do like scaredy shrooms for the simple fact that they're long-range shooters. They're very, very helpful for that reason. They do get scared when a zombie gets by them, but as long as you have some defense in front of them, they are very, very helpful. So that is exactly why I'd like to have as many of them as physically possible. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to have as many of them as we physically possibly can. So let's go with that. That might be beneficial in some fashion or another. Okay, so these planterns are coming in very useful, and I am very pleased that they are so useful. So, hopefully we can protect these planterns and they don't die a painful death. But we do have a squash for the football zombie whenever it so decides to show up. Hopefully there aren't too many football zombies, that'd be unfortunate. I wouldn't want to deal with that there guy, he would be a problem, I don't really like him. This guy, I was gonna say, please kill him. Please kill him before he explodes. I don't want to deal with that guy. That would make me very upset if we had to deal with him. Okay, so we have a pretty good defense going here. I'm trying to think like what I would want to add beyond this. Suppose I can go ahead and add another small column of fume shrooms. Not really much of a column, but just a few more fume shrooms out the sides here. Hello there, football zombie. I'm gonna go ahead and smush you, because you are gonna be a problem, and I don't like you. So you can go away, my friend. Get out of my face, guy. And there's another football zombie there. So can you not with Mr. Football Zombie? My squash is still recharging, but then again, he is being slowed down, so I should be able to actually do this. Yes, there we go. That's what I like to see. That is perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, look at that, we got the cactus. We got the cactus. Cactus shoots spikes that can pop balloons. Fantastic. That is super nice. Okay, so now we got a cactus. Now what are we gonna do with the cactus? That is the big question. I am not entirely sure. We don't have any football zombies this time, and we don't have any Jack-in-the-Box zombies either. So I feel like we're in pretty good shape to actually use that cactus. So let's go ahead and use that cactus. Is there anything else I want to throw in here? I do kind of want to use the lantern. Where is the lantern? There you are, right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with that. Let's go with something like that, because I don't desperately need the squash this time, because there's not too many ultra-powerful zombies that we really need to worry about using the squash on. So, let's just go ahead and go with this. Let's go ahead and go with this. The zombies are coming. This guy is way at the bottom. I can see him down there. So I am not concerned about him. I have a puff shroom that I can deal with him. So that's what I'm gonna do, is use a little puff shroom there, because they are very helpful. Very helpful indeed. Now where is Mr. Second Zombie gonna show up? I'm keeping an eye on the fog, but I don't see any second zombies. I'm sure there's one showing up somewhere, but the question is where. I am not entirely sure where he is. He could be anywhere. I don't see. There he is. There he is, you little son of a bitch. It is time for you to get out of my face. It is time for you to die a painful death. It is time for you to die your second death by losing your head. By losing your head and then falling to the ground. Okay, here we are. We're getting started. That's what we're doing. There's another zombie there. Hopefully this puff shroom can handle this zombie before he gets eaten. That's a good thing about puff shrooms, that they fire very rapidly, so they can handle these zombies relatively easily. Okay, so this frickin' conehead is gonna be a problem. Can I get one more sun? Thank you very much. So can I, use this snow pea on this blasted conehead zombie? Because I don't like him. I don't like Mr. Conehead Zombie. He's a problem. Very much so. So can he just go away? I do not like his face. Nothing about his face attracts me in any way. Okay, so we have a full column of puff shrooms, which is perfect. Which is perfection. And our sun shrooms are growing slowly but surely, which is also perfect. And what we like to see all day long, my friend. So let's just go ahead and keep this up. Alright, so this conehead is going to be an issue. This conehead zombie is going to be a potential issue. I do not like him whatsoever. He's going to be a problem somehow or another. Can you guys kill him before he eats my snow pea? Yes, thank you. I appreciate you. This guy is also going to be an issue. Where is this? There you are. Pop this balloon, please. Yes, you're going to go ahead and eat my plantain, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I am not really concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and start replacing these puff shrooms with cactuses. That's what I'm going to go ahead and start doing now. Because, you know, these balloon zombies can show up in any lane. So that's probably what I'm going to go ahead and start doing now. Question is, where, oh where, are these frickin' balloon zombies going to show up? That is the big question. I have no way of knowing that. They can show up anywhere. Anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. So, we're going to have to be careful. And I suppose at some point I might want to start putting down some planterns so I can start seeing where these blasted things are going to show up. But the good thing is that the cactus recharges very quickly, and we have plenty of sun, so I can go ahead and just place a column of cactuses whenever I so desire to do so, which is exactly what we're going to do. Gonna place as many as we can. That's what we're going to do. I don't like you, Mr. Conehead Zombie. You're gonna be an issue for me. We got 2 Conehead Zombies here. Okay, so that's gonna be a serious problem. That is gonna be a serious problem. So I think this row is doomed. I do definitely think this row is doomed. So I'm not entirely sure how to deal with this row. Not entirely sure how to deal with this row, but you know what? I feel like we're just gonna have to let this row be sacrificed, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But it is what it is, I guess. So can this fume shroom take care of this zombie? Yes, he can. Thank you very much. And that's the blower. Blows away all balloon zombies and fog. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's episode. So thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we take on level 4, and beyond. And as always guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It truly does mean the entire world to me. I will see you guys in the next episode.